Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Let's talk about Lucid Group and the LCID stock. Lucid Group produces luxury electric vehicles and they're really trying to rival Tesla. But of course, if they're trying to do that, Elon Musk will obviously not be pleased or supportive of Lucid Motors. In fact, he said that the company was on the verge of death, which is kind of rich coming from him. And to be honest, I find it like a bit of a bullying situation. We all know Elon Musk, whether you like him or not, he has some very controversial opinions. But trying to say that about an upcoming startup in the electric vehicle space could really demoralize investors, especially in the electric vehicle space where the cost of engineering these vehicles are higher than the normal vehicles out there. This is because of the cutting edge technology that they have. In fact, Lucid has a particular model called the Lucid Air Sapphire, and this delivers 1,200 horsepower. This is nearly 200 horsepower more than the Tesla Model S Plaid for comparison. In fact, many people are calling Lucid's new tri-motor electric vehicle as the most powerful sedan in the world. Now, a lot of you guys watching this video are probably most concerned about where the stock price can go, especially since it took a beating after its $1.5 billion equity offering. Currently, the Lucid stock price sits at $6.95. Now, on TipRanks, you can see different analyst ratings on a particular stock. So analysts do the research for you and they give the stock an analyst rating and they also give a price target. In this case, we can see that LCID stock is a hold. So we have 3 buy ratings, 2 holds and 3 sells. So quite a mixed bunch of opinions there. Now, when it comes to the price target, this is what excites me. Analysts believe the stock price, this is the average stock price prediction for the next 12 months, and they believe it could reach $14.74. This is a 111.48% upside from where we're at right now. Also, just to note, compared to other electric vehicle stocks that have taken huge beatings, such as Mullen Automotive, for example, Lucid stock has performed pretty well over the last 5 years. I mean, just in the last 5 years, it's down minus 27.40%. Now, of course, this is mainly because of the broader tech sell-offs that we've seen, not just in EV stocks and tech stocks. And I like to treat EV stocks like tech stocks since they do incorporate cutting edge technology and they use things like artificial intelligence as well. On the 1-year chart, the stock is down 81%. But what ends up happening is that a lot of startups, particularly in the EV space, have a lot of outlay costs. So until they start generating revenue, the stock tends to be very speculated on, and this causes major price dips. And this is also because of the macroeconomic sentiment that we've seen recently. We're entering into a bit of a global recession. Interest rate hikes are across the board in most countries where central banks are raising interest rates to curb inflation. On top of that, we've seen geopolitical crises. We've also seen such monopoly power in the hands of the likes of Tesla and perhaps even NIO. So it can be very hard for electric vehicle startups to penetrate the market. But I want to share with you guys some great news. It was just announced that Lucid Motors has started deliveries of its luxury sedan Air in Europe. The first units actually went to customers in Germany and in the Netherlands. Lucid Motors have also opened their first in-person retail store in the Netherlands. And this is in a place called Hilversum, which is very close to Amsterdam. And just take a look at this. This isn't just a tiny little boutique store. They've gone in with a big bang. In fact, according to Teslarati, the store itself measures 2,232 meters, which is around 24,000 square feet. And the Lucid Air electric sedan has been gaining substantial recognition. In fact, they've earned an overall 5-star rating for the Euro NCAP's official crash testing. The senior VP has also mentioned that safety has been a priority for Lucid Motors. Now, here's what Elon Musk had to say. Elon Musk actually continued to suggest that Lucid won't make it. I mean, why target a small company that is trying and is showing developments? I mean, no one knows how Lucid Motors will perform in the long term until they show us proven results and evidence of expansion and deliveries and sales. Of course, that's going to be the main thing for revenue. But it's a bit premature for him to say that, in my personal opinion. He said that, however, reviewers across the globe are beyond impressed with the Air sedan, which tops the Tesla Model S. He probably just doesn't like it that it's topping the Tesla Model S. I mean, common sense suggests that, I think. I mean, Lucid Motors are being compared with Lamborghini and they're saying it overtakes Lamborghini, and also they've been comparing it to Bugatti. In fact, they're saying that it delivered horsepower of up to 1,111. The result was going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in literally 2.5 seconds. And take a look at this. This is significantly quicker than Lamborghini Huracan Technica. You know, from what I'm seeing them deliver, do you remember back in the day we used to have, at least from a phone perspective, BlackBerry? It was all the rage. Everyone at work had BlackBerries, and Apple was creating a better product out there, but everyone was still, eyeing up the BlackBerry. They thought that was socially the cooler phone to have. And then suddenly iPhone came in, and no one really cared about it at first until they started seeing that it's a much better product. And then it gained mass recognition, and then it became a staple in most people's lives. So I think this could happen in the EV space. Just because someone's a first mover advantage, for example, Tesla, does not mean that they will always hold the monopoly power. I do think Tesla is very established and they have a lot of resources to be able to reinvest in research and development and continually improve their technology. I'm not saying that Tesla isn't a good stock to hold, but I'm just saying that when it comes to these smaller startup electric vehicle stocks, the upside potential can be huge if they continue to deliver and they start generating revenues. Now, lastly, I want to quickly cover their 1.5 billion equity offering that they made to raise capital. So they've said that they've completed a planned 1.5 billion equity offering, and they've raised the majority of this cash via a private sale of nearly 86 million shares to an affiliate of its largest investor, Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. I think given their track record and how they've been going and expanding in Europe, this can be great, as this will give them the liquidity and the funds to continue funding the operations so that they can continue expansion and deliveries of vehicles. Now, what's interesting, one of the reasons I think Lucid Motors is trying to rival Tesla, especially in the long term, is because they are also looking to recruit in China. Now, when Tesla moved into China, they had a lot of success. In fact, they made the location in Shanghai as the primary export hub. So Lucid Motors may be following suit. And I really like what they've said in the first line of this article, just to make it clear that this is an EV startup. And that's why we're seeing such huge share price beatings and we aren't seeing the sort of results we want to see right now. Because as they've said, while Lucid may be struggling, as EV startups tend to, it's expanding in Europe and now it has its eyes on China. So I do think that Lucid Motors management team do have their heads screwed on. But I do think that they are a startup, and of course the outlay costs and also being well established amongst the likes of Tesla is going to be a tricky journey. And I hope that they do it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research, as I'm not a financial advisor, and investing involves risk and you could lose your capital. So make sure you do your own research. I'm not telling you to buy or sell the stock. I'm simply sharing my opinions and sharing the latest news and my personal opinions on Lucid Motors. So remember, this is only for entertainment purposes. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video, as a lot of the information is time sensitive. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!